I love my kids, but...
Am I the only one?
I have a confession.
Coffee shop confessions.
You only got cold.
Hi, I'm Kristen Chase, and welcome to Coffee Shop Confessions. Every day on CafeMom, lots of moms share their deepest secrets they'd never tell anyone until now. Joining me are fellow parents Julia, Tia, and Simon to weigh in on today's confession. All right, let's jump right in. This confession is absolutely real, but we've done a few things to protect this grabby mom's identity. Check this out.
I almost spanked a stranger's kid. My 3-year-old daughter Chloe and I were at a toy store. She wouldn't stop playing with this toy. I was afraid she was going to take it without me seeing it, so I told her no and pulled her away. I turned around again and she was still playing with it. I turned back and without looking, I grabbed her hand and was about to spank her. Then suddenly I realized it wasn't even Chloe. She's been standing next to me the whole time. I put my head down, grabbed her hand, and walked away. I was so embarrassed, especially since the other girl's mom was standing right there.
Oh, come on. See, if I was that other mother standing right there, I would have my hand in her face. I would slap her.
There's a lot going on right here.
After she regains consciousness, she could then apologize to me, and then they could arrest her.
You do not
because I would
your hands.
snap. I would go bonkers.
See, I'm going to go beyond that and say you don't touch a child. You do not lay hands on a child. I'm sorry.
Do not
just
freak
don't
out in a
believe in
toy
it.
store for a kid having
the
fun in the
maracas.
toy
Yeah.
store. What was
Right.
the whole point of that?
Okay, fine. She almost spanked. That is a whole other issue. She
other
grabbed,
kid.
but then she walked away.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, she had enough time to feel shame. You can open your mouth and apologize.
Yeah.
You can open your mouth
absolutely.
and apologize. Not only to my child, but to me.
If that happened to me and she turned around and just started to walk
Yeah.
away, I'd be so angry. I would go up to her and I would demand an apology.
Yes.
I would demand that she apologize to my
Yes.
child.
Yes.
In front of
But
us.
also, for the person who accidentally did this, setting an example for her child and saying, I apologize when I'm wrong, because that's what we teach our children too,
Exactly.
is that
Right.
you apologize when you do
If she
something
says,
wrong.
I was afraid she was going to steal, but then it's okay for her to sneak away when she makes a mistake. It's the
Right.
same kind of
Oh
like,
yeah,
you're
the same, not the
gonna
same
deal.
accountability.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's a great point. But she also just has to acknowledge to herself, like, why is my first tendency to want to go smack my kid?
spank her child,
You know what I mean?
right.
Aren't there other ways of going about it rather than corporal punishment?
I would say that, this particular mom looks like she's of the same this generation where my parents spanked me. Did your parents spank you?
I think I can remember once it happening. Okay. Yes, it had a very big impact on me.
Yes.
But you're teaching your kid to be intimidated by you, not to respect you.
Sometimes a situation like this can actually be a lesson learned. Like, wow, someone saw me about to hit my kid, and I don't know how I feel about that. Sometimes those
would
are
be a
things
good
we
check.
need. It is. It's a self-check.
In terms of like whether you're doing the right thing.
Exactly. The grabbing and the not apologizing
Yeah. Right.
aside. It's a learning moment. It's a teaching moment as a parent.
Well,
Right.
I slapped Layla once on her face because I was so upset, and it had been building and building and building. If you guys came around the corner and saw me just slap her face, you'd probably freak out.
Right.
But if you'd seen what I went through the 20 minutes up to that moment, then you go, oh God, that's such a bummer that she lost her temper, but I get why she lost it. Like, it was not a proud moment.
Yeah.
It was the other parent seeing that snapped me out of it, out of my anger, and I went, okay. But she was not listening to anything. She pushed me to my max.
Right.
But what's the final word on this case right here? Simon, what do you say?
Don't hit, but especially do not lay your hands on another child and own up to what you did.
Yes. But if you put your hands on my child, I'm going to put my hands on you.
What do you say, Julia?
Own up to your mistakes.
There you have it. The panel has spoken, and that's all we have time for today. But we want to know, have you ever disciplined another parent's child? What would you do if someone else disciplined yours? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to CafeMom Studios on YouTube to catch future episodes of Coffee Shop Confessions. And you can share your own confessions with us anonymously in the Mom Confessions group on CafeMom. See you next time.
Yeah, there was a play date with Layla, and she had a